Welcome back to Let's Play Control. I'm BurningDogFace, and we're here in research, because I thought this time, with a few missions checked off, I would actually go and try to find that slide projector. The bad news is that it's apparently in the Ashtray Maze, so this should be kind of a ball ache. Oh, what, this? Oh, don't worry about this. It's just that I'm recording this on Friday the 13th, and I thought in this place, maybe I shouldn't take any chances. I also wanted to look in there, because I remember once there was like a scripted moment where an elevated, one of the flying guys like Tomasi, like peeked out of there and then climbed out like he was spawning. I'll be damned, it's a shortcut. Huh. Well, let's get in here. I wonder if that's just a metal detector, or if it's specifically detecting Jeremy and saying, it's the director, access approved. So they say fire break, which makes me think that this giant gap in the design here is specifically to keep things in there from getting out there. I mean, we went here before and I wasn't able to figure anything out. I just found myself trapped in an infinite loop. Boy, howdy, that's a big door. Like, if these are the doors and they do this giant fire break, this cannot be the only... You know, the slide projector cannot be the only thing they're keeping in here.
Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken? How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ahti.
This was not here the last time I came here. Achievement unlocked, discerning the pattern. Let's see. Cleanse 25 control points. Alright, just for the sake of it. And then it goes out here. Yes, the room, I remember this. I don't remember the pattern of the walls doing that. Yes, and then I come out to what appears to be a holy water receptacle. Well, I know exactly where to go for him. Oh, too far down. Here it is, ventilation. That's the closest thing to Ahti's office. Oh, I saw that loading screen tab on the way in. Melee has increased effectiveness against enemy armor. I didn't know that. I'd been thinking of melee as, you know, weapon of last resort, or if they just happen to be right up in your face. I mean, I don't think it would be a good idea to get up in the business of one of those, like, big bomb suit dudes. Troopers, they were called. Still find that weird. You'd think that would be lower ranking than Ranger. Huh. I don't even remember that door being there, much less locked. There's about a 50% chance of a handful of dudes spawning when you enter this room. Maybe I am being lucky today. And then I go around. I feel like that sign might be a bit much, given that you can see it from there. Maybe just put janitor's office over this door.
I guess I just take a seat.
What? Shit. What just happened? When Jessie is blocked with the Ashtray Maze, a security measure guarding dimensional research, she decides to find Ahti in the maintenance sector for help. What a mess. Take a break. Nothing. Just nothing.
There's no Ahti. Where is he? This is what being a janitor is all about.
Shit. I might... I don't want it to skip this bit because there was the option to interact with that painting. I don't want to miss any fun dialogue or insight. Oh, I don't know if I should load or not. Okay, maybe he's just not going to come back by himself. Maybe that's what that was. Okay, what? Was this here before? Okay, but for real, though. Outfit? I mean, it's going to be Ahti's jumpsuit, but you know.
I suppose the janitor's assistant does need proper janitor attire.
What? Achievement unlocked, FBC Crisis Solution Task Force. Complete 15 side missions. Okay. Oh!
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille, Lomps, holiday Homps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
Is this where we find some things out about Ahti? No, it is not. So, is he saying, bye, I'm not coming back? And the painting's gone. It's this door. This door wasn't here before. The oldest house is taking suggestions directly from Ahti, apparently. Oh, this place. Oh, shit! There's a minigun over there. Damn it. I wanted that guy to distract him. Here's blood in your eye. Ow. Who? Why are there dudes in here? Oh. I got new research, apparently. Let me see. Ahti's cabin. Lomille Lomps holiday Homps. The sauna is warm, the beer is cold, and the kosu is in ice. Ahti. I can't zoom in on that one or anything. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. It's just Ahti on vacation. I don't know why he's just wearing a sheet. But hey, if you're on vacation, do whatever, man. Is this the door that wasn't here before? I didn't like that. That the door changed red for just a moment there. What was in here? shortcuts, it would look like. There I am. Huh. Interesting. That is weird. That's very weird. Is there any actual reason for me to go in here? What's that circle? You see right there in front of me, there's a circle. So it should be right there. Or maybe it's below me. It's hard to tell. In maintenance it's not so bad, but in research in particular, this map is very vertically nested. Oh, I don't like that. Oh. Is this one of the devs doing this voice, incidentally? Oh no. Oh! Thanks, Ahti. Oh, jeez! I forgot to kick in the slow fall bed. Let's keep heading towards that sunset. I think these doors might be slightly bigger. No, they just sound heavier. What's that, Polaris? You want me to kill everybody? Won't they be mad? Oh, no, I completely misheard that. My mistake. Yes, another control point. That makes way more sense. I blame all that black rock out there. It's making the transmission fuzzy. Okay. Lore. Haven't found one of these in a while. Furnace complaint. The furnace. Why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of a perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it, anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes, isn't it a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears that weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at that thing. Might be time for a replacement. Yeah, that's about it wanting to eat people, isn't it? I'm going to go ahead and assume that even the Federal Bureau of Control turned down that request for volunteers to be incinerated. Only because they don't know for a fact they would get anything out of it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, all right. You know, I actually scrapped the first part of this video, like 3 full minutes worth. Oh, I don't actually have that yet. Well, being able to grab those heavy dudes would be really satisfying, and I bet they do 1,000,000 damage. But what I really want is the ability to turn them into my heavy dudes. Oh! Oh, that is useful. Okay. I've seen more than one loading screen that specified that all the upgrades that apply to launch also apply to multi-launch. So I guess if you haven't gotten this one yet, you can get multi-launch, and then you can get this, and you'll be able to multi-launch large dudes, I guess, if you get them in that specific scenario. Let's try this. I mean, I feel like what this is going to be is if there are 2 enemies with low health standing right next to each other, you can grab them both at once. But, I I don't know how often that'll happen. I kind of find I have to go out of my way in order to seize people. Because either the shotgun will just obliterate them, or I'll just... Yeah, honestly, a few times I have finished them off too fast for that to work. 3 points. Well, there is a respec. There is always the respec option. Which I can actually afford now. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, but boy, I sure hope I get the, I sure hope I get full launch, full health, and full energy, and anything on top of that is gravy. Seize additional enemy. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Okay, Central Executive. While we're here, we might as well... Yes, Ahti would be proud. Never mind that the actual jumpsuit I picked up was gray, not brown. But, you know, I said brown. I'm looking at a blue jumpsuit right now. God damn it, brain. Yeah, never mind that the one I picked up is the wrong color, but whatever. Let's just stick this back on until the end of the day. Shout out to Yornik and Elthwar, who pointed out 2 things about the altered items I was chasing in the last session that I was oblivious to, I guess. Shit, where was the new one? You know what? I can check. Okay, sorry about that. It was, NSC coolant pumps upper level. We're going here. Yes, good. Yornik informed me that, it wasn't just a matter of walk up to every mannequin until you find the one with a button. The real mannequin was the one facing away from Jessie, as opposed to all the other ones which turned to face her whenever she looked away. And, Elthwar informed me that, the stoplight wasn't reversed in terms of colors. Rather, it was just floating upside down. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Okay. The mold. Awesome. Couldn't even see which level I needed.
The mold's gotten in here too? Alright.
What?
Stay cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
But I just did this quest! And I'm being chased by bullets. Yeah, there it is. Jessie helps Ahti by eradicating the mold growths around the coolant pumps in the maintenance sector. Zombies! Oh, God. Jesus, they really, don't mess around, these zombies. Okay, I'm thinking we're going to hide behind that pillar over there, but first I need to clear out the zombies that seem to start off standing right next to it. I need to borrow this not coffee machine. Oh, why did I drop it?
Mold's gotten in here too? Alright. Let's get cleaning, she said.
Ah! Hey, I got a corrupted sample. Go vomit on those guys. It'll be great. God damn it. I hate these things. Okay. The doctor is in, bitches. That was a miss. They were standing right next to each other, and I didn't get them both. Damn. Oh, it's down. It's down at the D-pad. I remember. Never mind, I can't see a goddamn thing. Well, no wonder those ones seem to be so hardcore. They're rooted to the fucking ground. Let's put a different gun on now that we've cleared out the zombies. Oops. Uh-huh. Oh, and there's the timer, though. Can honestly say this is not what I thought I would be doing today. No, I'll stick with the one I have, thank you. Ah, hell. My God. I can barely see the human under all of that. You can see his teeth and the fact that it's weeping. Great. This is... I apologize for dragging this out for you. Rest in peace, you poor son of a bitch. Oh, that's right. They don't disappear the way the hiss do. They just disintegrate into more spores. Oh, boy. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you on the next episode of Let's Play Control when we, continue following Ahti's mysterious trail and finding out where the hell he's leading us. Later.